Hi, it's Clayton from Australian Direct 4-Wheel Drive Outdoor, and today I'd like to demonstrate to you the 8-stage battery charger range by Powertrain. Now these chargers are fantastic because they're fully automatic, which means that they will never overcharge your batteries and you can leave them on charge as long as you like. Also, they're available in 3 sizes. There's a 20 amp model, a 30 amp model and a 40 amp model. So depending on how fast you like to charge your batteries, you can choose a charger that suits your needs. Now let me show you some more details about these chargers. A great feature which you won't find on many other chargers on the market is the fact that this charger, as you can see, has rubber feet if you want to use it as a portable charger in your garage or around the house. But if you'd like to mount it into a caravan or motorhome, you can remove the rubber feet and attach these mounting points which you can actually bolt down or screw down into your caravan, camper trailer and hold the charger in place for a fixed installation. A great feature of these chargers is the display. Now the display will give you your battery voltage. It'll give you how many % capacity your battery is charged. It'll also show you how many amps per hour are going into your battery. As it's an 8-stage charger, it'll also show you which of the 8 stages the battery charges in. Over here you'll see the battery type selector, and you can select this battery for lead acid, calcium, gel and AGM. By the way, AGM is a lead acid setting because it's one and the same. When it comes to connecting your charger to your battery, each charger comes included with its own set of alligator clips, which are heavy duty. Now, a couple of things to point out about these chargers is that they're short circuit protected and they're also reverse polarity protected. So that means if you get the leads around the wrong way, positive to negative, negative to positive, your battery won't be harmed, nor will the charger. Another great feature which many chargers on the market don't have is the fact that you can actually charge a battery from 0 volts. So that means if you've got a battery that's completely flat, you can bring it back to life with this charger. One of the most commonly asked questions is what size charger do I need? And this charger range does have a 20, 30 and a 40 as I mentioned earlier. Generally anything up to 100 amp hour battery, the 20 amp hour will be fine. If you're charging 200 amp hours or more, then I'd either go for the 30 or the 40. The difference is how much power gets put into your battery. So to give you an example, if you had a 100 amp hour battery and you purchased a 20 amp charger, then you would divide 100 by 20 in theory, and that would say 5 hours to charge your battery up. Now there's something I'd like to touch on, and that's how to charge a battery in a caravan or camper trailer while running a fridge, etc. I'll try not to baffle you here with too much technical information, but we have this question a lot, so I'd like to answer it. People who have, say, a camper trailer or a motorhome, and they want to run their fridge, and then when they get to mains power, when they get to the mains power at the caravan park or wherever, they want to run the fridge and charge their battery up. Well, it's simple to do that. All you do is connect your fridge or whatever appliances you need to run to the battery you're charging, and then you connect the charger to the battery that you're charging. And what will happen is you can actually charge the battery and discharge the battery at the same time. And it's a simple maths equation. If you're drawing, say, 10 amps per hour with all of your devices, so you work out your fridge draws roughly 5 amps an hour, and you've got a light that draws 3 amps an hour, and you've got another device that maybe draws 2, then you could work out that you're drawing 10 amps per hour. If you wanted to charge the battery up then, and you purchased a 20 amp charger, then you'd have 10 amps per hour going in to charge the batteries. And that's a lot of the reason people will buy a bigger battery. They've got a motorhome, they've got a fridge installed, it draws 5 amps an hour. They want to buy a charger that will charge the battery and run that appliance. So for example, if they wanted to put 25 amps of charge into the battery, they would buy a 30 amp charger. The fridge would take 5 amps an hour on average, and the battery charger would be putting 25 amps into the batteries. This way, when you have the charger plugged in, it's powering the fridge and charging your battery at the same time. And when you pull the power out from the charger, then the fridge will continue to run off the battery until the time that you connect the charger again. I hope I haven't confused you, but you can always give us a call if you need that explained in more detail. Now, these chargers come with a full warranty backed up by Australian Direct, so if you ever have any problems, which we hope you won't, you can always feel free to contact us and we're more than happy to help. And if you look to the top of the page you're on now, you'll find our phone number where you can give us a call or you can email us. We've also got online chat, and you can chat to one of our staff or even myself in regards to what charge is the right one for you. We're always here to help you, and thanks for watching.